What I usually do, if you're one of those people that want to get all the stickers, I personally just hit 2 zombies because it costs $750 to open this door right here, either side, and you just hit 2 of them. Say 1, 2, and there's 760, so it leaves you at $10, but you can at least open the door right now. And the first part of the robot head, Neil's part, is always the very, very back here on this candy cluster table. Always.
I just found the head to a robot.
As soon as you grab the robot head, we want to go right here. Neil's always right here. Neil's body. And put the robot head right on the thing.
A game, huh?
Wicked. Then what you want to do is you want to at the very top left of the screen, it says do not go into last stand. These are considered challenges. You want to do every single one of them until the yellow meter all the way around it, it'll fill up with the yellow. When you do 5 or 6 of them, it goes all the way around. And then we're going to go to the next step. The strategy I personally use, you want to get all the challenges done in the lower rounds, because once it gets to the high rounds, it will get very difficult. So this one says kill 5 zombies while jumping. So I personally like to use the M1. If you're really good at headshots, this is simple as hell. All you gotta do is jump. When you go back down, shoot him in the head like I just did. So jump, shoot him in the head. And 1 shot, 1 kill, every headshot. There he is. That challenge is done. Alright, now it says melee, kill 5 zombies. So that is the 3rd challenge we're going to do. So we can either... Now, I noticed that it goes by the round number. So if it's scene 3, that means you have to hit them 3 times for it to be... before the zombies die from a melee kill. Round 1's 1 hit, round 2's 2 hits, round 3's 3 hits. So as you can see, let's go ahead and do this. 1... Oh, well, I already hit that one earlier. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, that was with that. If you get an insta kill, it makes it a hell of a lot easier, because obviously 1 hit, 1 kill. So there you go. That challenge is done. This one says kill 5 zombies from a distance. Now, the reason why I say you want to get all these challenges done early in the early rounds is because in the later rounds, it will, the numbers of the challenge will increase. What I mean by that, instead of kill 5 zombies from a distance, it'll be like kill 10 and so forth and so on. And as you know, the higher the rounds, the harder it is to kill the zombies. So you want to get these challenges done first and foremost, or at least as soon as you can. There you go, there's that challenge done. Complete a challenge, you get tickets for it. And you'll need tickets for the other stuff, like for example the head cutter grenade. You'll need tickets to get the crowd grenades. For the, let's see here, you'll need the gold teeth, which is another 300 tickets. Now, since we did all the challenges, as you can see, Neil's challenges disappeared. This means we are able to summon David Hasselhoff for the first time. So let's go up to Neil real quick, wherever the fuck he's at. There he is. See, it says press square to initiate the Night Industries 2000 protocol. So go ahead and pretty much, I just hold square, but yeah. And he'll go up in the air, and he'll pretty much bring David Hasselhoff down in a little bit. So we're gonna wait a minute. Now, David Hasselhoff is pretty much like the Civil Protector in Black Ops 3. For those of you that play Black Ops 3 zombies, he can revive you if you get downed. And he pretty much can shoot the zombies with you. So, now before we do the next step, we have to wait until David Hasselhoff leaves before Neil's next part will spawn. We have to wait until he leaves. And I'm actually doing this in steps. That's why if you notice, I'm not grabbing anything off the ground. I've actually been able to get all the stickers in one game and survived up to round 32 by myself. Yeah, it's not really good considering a lot of people can go up to 45 or a lot of people know Steve on YouTube. He always gets the world record in zombies. Go up to around 249 or something, 250, something like that. It's just ridiculous. I'm semi good, but not as good as like the top YouTubers in zombies. That's the highest I've ever gotten by myself in solo, is round 32. So I'm just gonna play around here until David Hasselhoff leaves, so we can get the next part for Neil. Fucking leave, dude. Come on. We know you're the shit, but seriously. So yeah, as you can see, when he'll leave, he'll get back on the robot, on Neil, and then Neil will come back down again. This means you're able to proceed to the next step. Go ahead and get a self-revive in case we need it. Just in case we accidentally get downed in solo. If you don't have a reanimated Fate and Fortune card. Now, there's 6 locations. 6 locations that the battery can spawn in. 3 being in the Kepler, 3 being in Polar Peak, which is the snow mountain. Now it can spawn right here on this yellow bench right here. As soon as you get up to Kepler, the yellow bench, first yellow bench. It can spawn up here, go up the stairs here. It can spawn on top of that trash can over there. And it can also spawn on top of this ice cream container box thingamabob in front of the chromosphere trap. So obviously, if it's not in the Kepler area, then we know it's in the snow mountain, Polar Peak. Now, if you go up the normal entrance way and go all the way up here, it could spawn on top of this trash can right here, right next to the RPR Evo gun. Let's go up this way. It could spawn right here, which that's where it's at, in front of the roller coaster. In front, right next to this little blue toy, under this little prop thingamabob, and you can grab it. And it can also, spawn
whatever this power sure does require a lot of
down here where the gift shop's at. Right in between this cash register and these little 3 present boxes, whatever the fuck they are. Now let's go ahead and go all the way to Neil, the very beginning of the game, and insert the battery. Hold square to insert auxiliary battery.
You wouldn't happen to know if that turbo boosting car that looks just like
yes, you get tickets for that too. Then he'll start pop up 5 more challenges, kills 5 zombies within the distance. So let's go ahead and do that. So only shoot them when they're outlined like so. If you're too it all depends on like how far you are, whatever the challenge is. Sometimes it'll ask you to kill them this far away, or when they get closer. But whenever they're outlined like so, kill them. Just remember 5 zombie legs. Now this one's pretty simple. All you gotta do is throw grenades and make sure there's a big group of them, like so. Throw grenades and it takes their. Look at that, 1 fucking grenade, just 1 fucking grenade. Like I said, make sure there's a big group of them, just throw a grenade and it takes their legs out. And either A, creates crawlers, or B, instantly kills them. Depending on what round you're on. The higher rounds more likely create crawlers. The lower rounds will more likely instantly kill them. Kill 5 crawling zombies. Now hopefully we can create crawlers out of this. Awesome. So what we want to do is we want to create crawlers and kill them. But it's kind of hard, like I mentioned earlier, because in the lower rounds it usually instantly kills them. So what we can do is, if this is the case and we can't seem to do a challenge, you only got so long, as you can see, 1 minute and 13 seconds and going down, that to do this. So you can go up to Neil and you can pause the challenge if need be. So that's what we're going to do until we at least get to a higher round, so our grenades will not most likely kill them. It'll create the crawlers so we can kill the crawlers. Alright, we're going to go ahead and unpause Neil real quick, and then we're going to try to the crawlers again. Even though we only went up 1 round, we want to keep testing it, because every time you enter a new round, you'll get all your grenades back. So keep that in mind. You can keep trying it per round. There's our callers. Go ahead and kill them. Challenge complete.
Failure was never an option.
Ah! Get away! Rebuild 15 window barriers. Well, that's going to be kind of hard with all these zombies running at me, so we're going to have to shoot some of them to keep them at bay.
Down for about 10.6 seconds.
And like all the challenges, you only get so long to do it all. So any window that is rebuildable, where you can go to it and start rebuilding them. That's what I was trying to say. In the higher rounds, instead of 15 boards, it'll say like you have to rebuild 60. That's what I'm trying to say. You want to get these again, I can't stress enough, you have to get these challenges done there in the lower rounds. You have to. If not, they're going to get hard. The challenges are going to get harder and harder and harder, and they're not going to be able to do them. And this is the only way to get all of Neil's parts. You have to do all the challenges. Summon David Hasselhoff, wait till he leaves, then get the next part. You got to repeat this twice. Kill 5 zombies without taking damage. Well, that's easy with me because I'm really good at headshots. Done. So, now we did that last challenge. Now we're going to go right back up to Neil again. We're going to do exactly what we did earlier. We're going to go ahead and summon David Hasselhoff. Have Neil go get him. So, he's pretty much leaving. So now, we get the last part of Neil, which is pretty much the floppy disk. Well, not now. Wait till Neil comes back first. Alright, now we can go get it. Alright. Now, the floppy disk is always in the basement. Always. Just go and go into the basement. No matter which end you go to, either fountain end or this end, in the journey of space. And you want to, it's, the first location is right here.
Not sure what's on it, if anything, but I just found a...
It's right here. It could be on the toolbox. On the corner of the toolbox. Turn to Kepler. It can be right here. In between the box and this little lunch container. And it can also be right here at the corner of this table right here. And that is the locations to all Neil parts. So after you install the floppy disk into Neil, you can either choose to do the rest of the challenges. That's only if you want to summon David Hasselhoff whenever you want to. Spend $5 grand, I think it is, after you do all the challenges. However, if you want to get all the stickers, the sticker trophy, all the stickers, you do not have to do every single the rest of the challenges after you put the floppy disk into Neil. All you need is the floppy disk and the sticker pack when you bring up the sticker pack. As long as the icon shows all 3 parts in the Neil, you can get the rest of the stickers. You don't have to do the last 5 challenges if you do not want to. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to get the batteries in Zombies in Spaceland. Now, I would do them in order, but the head cutter requires you to get the crowd grenades. And once you replace the grenades, it's hard to get your originals back. So, we're going to do the face melter first. Now, to do this, we have to turn on this portal right here. Make sure the power is obviously on. I'm going to bounce it off. I'm going to grab it back up. And what I like to do, I did that completely wrong. But what I like to do is I like to bounce it off the walls. So, and if you completely mess up, it's okay. You start out with 4 frags. So as you can see, it shows a little grenade icon. Now, I did this several times, and it only works when the portal is on. Actually turned on by the switch. And like I said, if you mess up, don't fret. it'll come back on like pretty quickly. So just go ahead and let this zombie chase me for a while, and as you can see, it's back on again already. So let's bring her all the way over here. Okay. Actually, no, let's bring her over here. Because we're going to be going that direction. Make sure there's only around 1 or 2 zombies when you do this, because it's kind of complicated. If they hit you, it can mess you up. So bring her back over here. Throw the grenade, bounce it off, pick it up, bounce it off that thing, pick it up, bounce it off the wall. That's the strategy that I use. Make sure that you bounce it off a wall really close to you. That way it's easier to grab it before it explodes. And that's basically the strategy to this. You got to keep picking it up before it explodes. And when it gets right next to the portal, grab it up and hold it and throw it into the Pack-a-Punch portal. The Pack-a-Punch portal does not need to be on, as you can tell. There's the battery right there. Now we're going to go ahead and go get the next battery, which is the head cutter battery. To get the head cutter battery, we have to go in the arcade here, and we got to get the crowd grenades.
I'm gonna need to earn a few more tickets for this.
And I guess I don't have enough. The roller coaster is a really good way to make some quick tickets if you're really good at it.
I wonder what happens when
So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
miles per hour.
Really good thing this gun on the roller coaster has infinite ammo. I would be screwed. $34, look at that. 170 tickets. I think we got enough tickets now, guys. Alright, now how we want to do this, we're going to take this crowd grenade here and we're going to throw it at this big Yeti's head right in front of Polar Peak main entrance. So make sure you have a big enough group. Take crowd grenades out, throw it at its head, and it shoots out some type of freezing mist out of its mouth. And what we want to do is we want to shoot them all in the head when they're frozen. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get enough zombies so the Yeti roars. Now, I don't think I got enough zombies so I did not hear the Yeti roar, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it again in the next round. Alright, again, we got to make sure we get a big enough group here, so it looks like there's going to be a lot. We got to make sure they all come under this Yeti in time, like all at once. Now remember, you shoot them all in the head. Now I think it roared, so we're gonna go ahead and check to see if it's up here. We gotta go, after you hear the Yeti roar, we gotta go up all upstairs here, and we got to go up to where the portal's at. And there it is. The life-size Yeti will be holding the battery in its hand. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Now let's go to the next battery. And the next battery is the Discord. And there's 13 spawns for the targets. And we have to use these glasses right here. Yeah, pretty cool. But we got to use these glasses to find the targets. And the targets are only visible with these glasses. Now, I'm going to show you all 13 locations where the targets can spawn. We have to shoot 5 of them. There's just 13 possible spawns for them. There can be one right here on the catwalk toward the mountain right next to that Yeti on the roller coaster. Be right in there. That'd be the first location. Second location will be right here where the Pack-a-Punch power's at. It could be up there in that corner on the ceiling. Third location can be in this trash can right up here on the second floor of the arcade. And this trash can right here. Fourth location can be in here in this window on top of the ping pong machine. I believe it's a ping pong machine. Fifth location can be right here inside the Super Mega Claw arcade thingy. Sixth location could be right here, which that's where it's at, behind the prize table. Seventh location can be right here, which is behind the Discord thing, and that's where it was. Eighth location, I believe that's where we're at, is the eighth location. Eighth location can be right here in this window in the alleyway. Ninth location can be where the bumper cars is at, which that's where it's at. 10th location can be outside on the mountain, which that's where it's at. Outside the Astro Arcade first entrance as soon as you enter Journey into Space. So, as you can tell. 11th location it can be under this Space Depot roof right up here. It can be at the very, very beginning of the level, which is the 12th location, which that's where the last one's going to be. For me, on top of the bush there. And it can also be last and final 13th location it can spawn is over here where Neil's head was, under this bridge right here. And then with all the locations. But I've already shot all five targets. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the arcade dance floor, and we're going to see and behold the Discord battery.
Did you guys know that most
Let's go ahead and go to the next battery. Last battery is going to be in the Kepler system. Or rather, in between the Kepler system and the mountain, which is basically the Kepler system and the mountain and the Polar Peak. It's where the fountain's at. Now, in order for this battery to pop up, we have to wait on the boat that goes around this river. So we gotta wait on it, unfortunately. And there it is, coming down the waterfall. As soon as it comes around, we're gonna have to shoot the battery. It's on the back of it. There's a battery, as you can see. We gotta shoot it off the back of it. As soon as we do that, we're gonna go around the fountain, and it's gonna go through these, gonna go up these different colored fountains. Now you gotta be quick at it, so it's random. So you just gotta, as soon as you see it glow, hurry up, run up to it, and then hold square. So, and that is the last battery. That is how you get all 4 batteries. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to get the all 3 toys for all all 4 toys for all wonder weapons: the head cutter, face melter, discord, and shredder. And now what I like to do in my strategy is whatever color coin I get first is the area I'm going to be going to first. So one of the zombies dropped a blue coin, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in the journey in the space area first to deposit the blue coin. And we have to put 3 blue coins in this area. We got to make sure to get enough here to unlock the next door. I think I got enough. No, I do not. So one more headshot, which is about $100. One more headshot kill. There he is. Alright, and that's the last zombie, imagine that. So, go ahead and open that door over here.
Any way out of this ghetto?
Go all the way around to turn on the power.
Attention all Spaceland Space Cadets. We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today's only,
Deposit the coin. Got 2 more blues to go. Imagine that. Dropped another one.
Just one more souvenir coin, and we've got a prize for you. Now crafting.
Alright, so I have a red coin now, and we gotta put 3 reds in the Kepler system. So let's go ahead and unlock those doors. Turn on the power up here. We put it right there.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Bruce. Strolls through the bar.
Alright, we gotta go for, I got a green now. For the greens, we have to put 3 greens into the Polar Peak area. Go up here, try to turn on the power.
You need that power, yo. Yeah, welcome to the hood.
That's one. Now crafting. Replicator.
Yeah, I know what I like. Alright, now y'all got me.
Alright, the next toy we gotta do is the Discord, which one of each color. You gotta go to the bumper car area, or you can go through the arcade to get here. But make sure that the power to the journey into space is on. Otherwise, the vending machine in that area is not going to be on at all.
My ride.
Kindle pops.
See this? This is worthy of the pick. Hell yeah.
Alright, next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to get all the crystals for the head cutter, face melter, discord, and shredder. That's what I call them, the colored crystals. Now, first things first, when the brute spawns, do not kill him head on. You want to basically take him to the Kepler system where the alligator teeth is at. And we want him to go into the alligator head so the teeth will shatter. So let's go ahead and do that first. He's still over here, so we'll just kill a couple zombies until then. There he is. Okay, make sure the power is on as well.
Try the portals.
And mean, this is very tricky because if there's too many zombies, it's hard to get him real close. He has to get real close and then go to the alligator head. Just start tick-tocking and they'll chomp on him. Voila. Teeth are destroyed. Now what we have to do is we have to take our tickets, make sure we have 300 tickets, and we have to get the gold teeth from the arcade. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And while we're at it, we might as well get Jug because I don't have Jug. There's the gold teeth. While we're at it, go ahead and pause that challenge so I can get some tickets. We're going to need more tickets for the next part. This opens the crystal machine, as you can see. And you can go ahead and take him out. Now, since he has no purpose. Now, once we get 300 tickets, we need to go to a concession stand. It can be any of them. And we need to buy what's called an arcane core and attach it to the end of our gun. So let's go over here and get it over here because it's the closest one. And it's all the way to the very, very, very right.
Right on the end of my gun, huh? Okay.
And once you buy that for your gun, what we have to do is we have to go to the Pack-a-Punch room. Do not forget this step.
Welcome to somewhere else? Like, I totally want to do that again. Welcome to somewhere else. That felt really weird.
We'll have to go to the Pack-a-Punch room and we have to release the UFOs. And to do that, we go up to this little jar here and we hold square. And lo and behold. Now the next step to do this is we have to at least get 15 kills per trap. You'll know if you get 15 kills per trap once you get 30 tickets because you get 2 tickets per zombie. Per zombie kill in the trap. We're going to go into the Discord first because they're closest to that. And what happens is once you get all 15 kills, this UFO that circles around just the trap itself will do a little breakdance maneuver. Will spin one time and then its little thrusters will basically pretty much will let you know whatever. It'll spin once and then it'll say, as you can see, it spins and then it'll change course. And instead of circling around the trap itself, it'll start to circle around the whole area. This means you are good to go on getting the souls. You need to get the souls with the arcane core. Now, like I said, this will not work unless you have the arcane core on your gun. So make sure the arcane core is attached to your gun. You bought one, and make sure that the UFO is circling the area now instead of just the trap itself. You also have to make sure you're either under the UFO or really close to it also for this to work. See, it'll start collecting the souls. And now I don't know how many it collects, but you'll know when it collected enough whenever the UFO stops circling around the area. Like you can't really even find the UFO anywhere. Also, as you notice, the UFO will start to fly faster and faster and faster, so it's hard to keep up with the UFO. that lets you know it's getting close to collecting all the souls needed. And when it collects all the souls, it drops the orb as so. You go up to it. Now the orb can basically appear anywhere.
First inspection, it kind of resembles ectoplasm.
So
Clearly a more
if you don't notice the UFO circling anymore, or don't even see the UFO anywhere, hardly at all, when you're still in that area, then look everywhere around the ground, the second floor, in front of the prize desk, everywhere in that whole entire building for the orb, because it can drop anywhere. You go up to it, and the arcane core is what holds the energy orb. Now once you do this, you'll go up to the alligator head and you'll shoot each gray plate until it opens, until one of them opens. Whichever one opens is the one that energy orb is for. For example, if you have the green energy orb like I do, and you keep shooting the plates, whichever plate holds the green crystal is the plate that's going to open. That's the only plate that's going to open when you shoot at them. So you shoot all 4 of them until one of them opens, and that's the one that has the green, you know, that specific colored crystal. So you want to go into alligator head mouth first, and then go up to it at an angle, and then hold square and grab the crystal. Now this is also how you get the exquisites. Once you get the crystal, you don't need the energy inside the arcane core anymore in your gun. You go back into the pack-a-punch room, go right up to this little whatever the fuck this is, and hold square, and then that's how you get the exquisites. And you'll do this for every single trap. Well, not every single trap, but every specific trap in each area. So 15 kills, remember it, 15 kills. Now we're going to do the same thing for the face melter crystal. Make sure there's 15 zombies. There's a big ass horde, and we're going to gather them. Some people call it training. I don't care what the fuck you call it, grouping, training, chasing, it don't really matter, but when you get close, cross this area right here, and then hold square, turn on the trap, make sure that fucking there's a lot of them there before it turns on. And as you can see, it's changing course now, because it's collecting souls now. Sometimes you'll automatically know without having to see how many zombies you got and how many tickets you got at the top. But obviously I got more than 30 tickets, so obviously I've gotten more than 15 zombies. Because like I said, it's 2 tickets a zombie. And there's the UFO again, start killing them. If UFO's going too slow to circle around, then try your best to go back the other way, and you'll meet it around on the other side, like I just did. As you can see, it dropped the blue orb for me. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it, and then I'm going to go to the Kepler system. Alright, just like last time, shoot it. Okay, I guess that was it. Go through it, let it come back up. Go at an angle, hold square, and there you go. There's the blue crystal. Now let's go ahead and get the exquisite for it, the blue exquisite. Next thing we're going to do is the head cutter, which is actually the most trickiest. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way because, like I said, it's actually the most trickiest and the most hardest because being up here is very, very difficult. The catwalks are so narrow and it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. What I like to do for this is, since the trap's only one way, it's not a whole like big area. I like to, you know, jump over it, and then if there's not enough zombies at it, I'll like try to slide under it like so, and then because the zombies are so fucking retarded that they run at you anyways. So it's easier just to do that and then keep jumping over it that way. And I got 62 anyway, so I mean, you can jump over it or slide under it. Because like I said, the zombies are so fucking retarded, they'll chase you through it. And when they go through it, they instantly get killed. So again, make sure that we're near the UFO. So try over here. Gotta be near the UFO so that way it collects the souls. And if you can't get the zombies to run towards you close enough, then you're gonna have to run towards them, run around them, and then you can what happens is you can meet the UFO in the middle. So if you go this way, since there's not very many left, I can do that. As you can see, the UFO will come this way anyway. I can just kill the zombies as it's passing. Although that didn't really fucking work out very well. Orb dropped because it stopped collecting souls when I was near it, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab it real quick. Try to. Got it. All right, now we got to get to the alligator head. It's not that one, so it's on the left. So again, let's go through the alligator head. Let it chomp down one time, then hurry up, get in there, go grab it. And we got the crystal. Now let's go ahead and get the yellow exquisite. Now last but not least is the shredder crystal, which we have to, again, 15 zombie kills with the chromosphere trap. Make sure we got about 15 zombies over here. Bring them up here to the chromosphere, turn on the trap, and the UFO that's circling around the trap will change its course and start circling around the whole area here. You can stand safely under it because that's how powerful this trap is. You won't get hurt by it. 42 tickets, so I've gotten enough. It'll start going slow, and as it collects souls, it'll go faster and faster and faster. Now, unfortunately, traps and the soul collecting does not work with the clowns. Also, for the brutes and the clowns, ironically, do not work against traps, or well, they work at some traps, but the traps try to give you tickets. They don't work with, like the dance floor and the chromosphere. The clowns aren't that predictable. They'll still run at you no matter what. Even if it's on, they'll run right through it. But same goes for soul collecting for these UFOs. And there's the orb. Let's go ahead and get the last crystal. And that is how you get all the crystals. Go in the pack punch room here. Deposit the energy orb. And you get it plus the last one of the exquisites. Alright guys, we're going to show you the Citycom locations, which is basically needed to do the Easter egg, hence the alien boss in the game. Now, in the very beginning here, where Spaceland thingy is, you can go left or right, but you want to take left way, and this is where the boombox locations are going to be. Here's one area, which is that's where it was for me.
Inner components might be.
It'll be right here in the coupler area, right behind the power switch. Or it'll be underground here in the coupler area, right where Racing Stripes is at. Turn right, right where the coffee maker is at, right there. I'm going to show you where the calculator can spawn. The calculator can either spawn right here, on this yellow bench right here, exactly on that location, on the yellow bench in front of the pack punch machine. It could spawn in Kepler system here in front of the chromosphere, right around the corner here, on the yellow, this exact seat, yellow picnic area. They could spawn here in the arcade, go up to the second floor, depending on what entrance you go into, on this exact trash can, which that's where it's at for me, nearest to the window here, up here. Now I'm going to show you where the umbrella can spawn. The umbrella can spawn here into the Journey into Space, right around this corner where the jug's at, right here next to the rocket trap power switch, right here in that corner. It could spawn right here in the Journey into Space, right where Neil's head always is, to the right on this red bench right here. So check that in the very beginning. And the third location can be here in the mountain, right where Neil's blue battery can spawn, but instead of being right there where Neil's battery spawns, over here very left, which is where it spawned for me, it's right there. Then if you want to know how to basically do the alien Easter egg, I'm not going to show you the whole entire way, but I will show you the locations of where that you can set the Steadicam and watch other guides on how to do this. First thing you want to do is you want to find David Hasselhoff at the locations he usually is, the DJs. He's not there. That's one location of the DJ spot. Second spot is right here, which is where he's at in Kepler area.
Now that's the stuff, kid. In the meantime, give me what you got and come back in a bit, and I'll give you something Devin Miles will be proud of.
And as you heard what he said, that's the stuff, kid. Come back in a little bit. You just basically hold square to talk to him, and he says come back in a bit, and then you basically pretty much get the Steadicam from him. He can also be spawned over here where it says talk to the DJ, right where the mountain in between the, basically pretty much in the mountain right there. He can also be in there. And that's pretty much the only places where the DJ can be at, only those three locations. So it's pretty much, let's go ahead and play. We have to wait one round, I believe, one round, and then after one round, we can go ahead and grab the Steadicam from him, and I'll show you the locations after we've done that. Alright, so we're on scene 10 now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab it from him now. Now when you hear that horn, basically, the four horn tones, what really sounds like a horn, synthesized horn, and your screen shakes a little bit, that basically means that you can go ahead and put the Steadicam down at the locations. Now they are random, just like everything, just like all the other items, most of all the other items in this game. Alright, now First location you can set the Steadicam is right here, in front of the first trap where Journey to Space is. Second location is down here in the Kepler area. Third location could be where the bumper cars is at right here in this corner. Fourth location can be inside of Polar Peak, the snow mountain, right here in front of the vending machine, between the vending machine and the portal. Next location can be here where the fountain is, the main fountain where the colored fountains are. Next location can be here in Kepler area where the alligator head is, which that's where the first one for me is. All you gotta do is go up to it and your screen shakes, as you can tell. And then last but not least, the final location can be right here in front of Polar Peak, main entrance on the ground right here. Now keep in mind, this is actually, in my opinion, if you're not really good at it, I fucking suck at it. But if if I were you, I would get pack-a-punch weapons and at least one or two of the wonder weapons already made before you proceed with this, and traps. Because what you have to do is as soon as you put it down, you'll have to protect it first, the first spawn, for 60 seconds. As you can see, it says 58, 56, 55. No matter how many zombies are left in the round, there's going to be a fuck ton of them. So, this is very, very, very fucking hard and difficult on fucking just, you know, just your, just by yourself. Because they attack it plus you at all at the same time. Now, if they destroy it, then a brute basically spawns. And yeah, so you know it's really difficult when you play solo. Now, if you can manage to get through all three done, then you're set. Pretty much the rest of it is just all Simon says with the big UFO where the pack-a-punch portal is at. After you get the speaker and all that, if you've read some guides online, but pretty much, you know, read or watch YouTube videos on it. But yeah, like I said, the first one will be 60 seconds, the second will be for 90 seconds, which is a minute and a half, and the third and final one will be 120 seconds, which is for a complete 2 minutes. So it's a lot easier if you do it online with 3 other people. But that is how you do build the Steadicam, find the Steadicam parts, and build them all. You know, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's long but informative, educational video. Complete guide to get all the stickers. First, the Neo parts. Second, all the batteries. Third, all the toys for each of the wonder weapons. Fourth, all the crystals. And then after that, all the exquisites. And then finally, all 3 Steadicam parts. So I'll also be doing this all separately as well to help both my channels out with views, since I do get paid on my channel here for all my hard video editing and producing and recording work. I will be, like I said, doing this separately, some with commentaries, some without. The ones that have no commentaries will probably be on my coaster channel, and the ones with commentary will be on this one. It's hard for me to decide. I was wanting to do the commentaries on my other channel, and then the ones without commentary on this channel, but I changed my mind. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, so talk to you later.